Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 98 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. So we're starting on day 11 of winter, year 3. This is of course our final winter. The dog is trapped in between the door at the moment, so that's what we're trying to do. Oh dear. We've got to see if we can try and get the dog out. We got him. So we're very close to finishing our final winter now, and of course finishing this playthrough, which is absolutely, again, insane to me. So we'll start with our usual morning routine. We are steadily running out of flowers for potpourri as well, so that's something that we are going to have to sort out. And let's go ahead and check the weather after this. And unfortunately, tomorrow is going to be a snowstorm. We have done so well up until now, but unfortunately we are getting a snowstorm tomorrow, so I will be absolutely gutted if we lose the hothouse at this stage, but nothing's come in the post. So we're going to go and say hello to Binky the horse, make sure he is secure in the stable, because we are going to lose a day tomorrow. And actually tomorrow is my birthday in game, not in real life, in game. So we are also not going to be able to celebrate our final birthday in game, unfortunately. So we are going to skip the cows and sheep for now, and there is of course a reason for that. Let's head into the hothouse first. And on to our first speed up, where we grab our strawberries that have grown in and water everything else. The cabbages and the pumpkins have not quite grown in just yet. So now let's grab the honey from the tree and we are going to head straight out. We are not going to look after the cows or sheep, and we're not going to look after the chickens just yet. Instead, we are going to head straight to the harvest sprites and utilise their help tomorrow. Now, a mistake that I've made in the past is that if you already take care of the animals, the harvest sprites will say there's nothing for them to do, even if you're asking for them to do it the next day, and so you can't ask them for help. So this time, I haven't taken care of any animals, so we can ask them for help tomorrow. Now, is that a mistake that I'm going to make again? Probably, but we will see what happens. It's not made very clear, and I think it's a little bit silly, to be honest, considering you're asking for their help tomorrow, not today. But anyway, I'm going to speed this part up. We're going to ask all of the harvest sprites to help take care of the animals tomorrow, because they can come out in the snowstorm. Obviously we can't. It's a little bit unfair, I will grant you, but it is what it is. It is a game mechanic. So that's everybody asked. With that, let's continue on with our day. We're just checking stats, making sure, yes, that everybody is taking care of the animals. So next up, we are going to head into the square. And we're going to go up to the inn. There's going to be a bit of a time jump here while we wait. No, there's not. I don't think there is a time jump, actually. I think the inn is open. Yes, the inn is open, so there is no time jump. And we've brought the honey with us because it is actually Doug's birthday today. So we're here to give Doug his birthday present. And he says, "Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. I didn't expect a gift from anyone but Anne." Well, you've got one from us, and that is, of course, the last time we will be celebrating Doug's birthday with him. So with that, let's head on back to the farm. And we need to, of course, continue taking care of the animals. So I think we're going to start with the chickens. And of course there will be a speed up for this. Now fingers crossed that we get eggs from the chickens on it will be the 14th I think, because the 12th we can't go out. The 13th will be the eggs from the 12th, so we'll see if the harvest sprites did their job on the 14th. When it comes to the chickens. When it comes to the cows and sheep, we'll find out on the 13th if the harvest sprites did their jobs. Because if they didn't do their jobs correctly, we won't be able to milk the cow. Or the cows, plural. But of course, this episode, I haven't said yet, but I think it's fairly obvious by now. This episode is going to be all the way up till the 15th of winter. Which means we officially have 3 more episodes left until this playthrough is over. But technically, there is 4 more episodes left with the bonus episode. And I can confirm that the bonus episode will be the week after the finale. So you will get the bonus episode the week after. So we have 4 more weeks, officially, a month, until this playthrough is over, which is absolutely insane to me. I don't want to get emotional again. I'm not going to. That's absolutely insane. So just 4 more episodes to go. It feels really surreal. Honestly, it does. It does. It's crazy. It's like I'm losing a friend in some ways. Don't want to be too dramatic, but it is. So we just lost some milk there, unfortunately. But we're now going to go ahead. And we lost some food, but we're now going to go ahead and feed everybody. See what we end up getting up to for the rest of our day. The animals don't want us to leave, clearly, but you go back in the barn. With that, I think we are probably going to end off day 11, yes. So we're going to end off day 11 and move on to day 12, which is my character's birthday in game. Again, unfortunately, we can't celebrate it, and we're stuck indoors because of the snowstorm. So there are a few things we can do, of course. We'll do our usual morning routine, but this is going to be a very, very short day. And then fingers crossed that we haven't lost the hothouse. I'm really, really hoping that that is not the case. We nearly gave the dog the hot milk there. Let's go ahead and give Poppy a flower. Again, we are running out of those, but it's not too much of a big deal. And of course, I go to check the weather and we can't watch the telly at all. So I don't even know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. So with that, unfortunately, I'm trying to see on the calendar if it says it's my birthday. It doesn't. Nothing special on this day. How very dare you. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to celebrate my birthday. And so we're going to head back to bed. Again, not my real birthday, my character's birthday. And we are going to move swiftly on to day 13. So here we are. Fingers crossed the hothouse is still intact. The dog ball is still in the house, which sounds daft, but sometimes when the hothouse has been destroyed, the dog ball ends up in the garden. So fingers crossed the dog ball still being here is a good sign. I'm not sure that that is scientifically accurate, but I'm hoping for it. And apologies if you can hear any background noise. As per usual, that is my bunny rabbit playing about. She's actually biting the carpet, the naughty poo. So it is going to be snowing tomorrow, but at least it's not a storm. Let's head out and hope that the hothouse is still there. Fingers crossed. So we're going to check the post, and we have some. So we have a happy birthday from Anne. Happy birthday from Kai, which is nice. At least it's celebrated a little bit. Happy birthday from the doctor. And that is it, unfortunately. We would have got more yesterday, I think. And the hothouse is still here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. We've skirted it. Is that the first time we've had a storm? A winter or a summer storm? Is that the first time we've had one and the hothouse has remained standing? I think it might be. I'm not sure, but I think it might be. And on our final year, that's really, really lucky. I did also notice that when the harvest sprites help, all of the eggs are in a straight line rather than scattered about the henhouse, which I found quite interesting. Let's go ahead and say hello to Binky the horse. Unfortunately, he has to stay in the stable. Now, this is the test of truth. Did they take care of the chickens and the cows? No. So our cows are not producing milk, unfortunately. I do try on a few different cows. Our cows are not producing milk, but we are getting a lot of wool. So they didn't quite do their job, but luckily nobody is sick. Now, to be honest, I didn't check every cow to see if any of them had milk. I just assumed none of them did. So no milk today, but lots of wool, which is good. And we're just checking the wool to yarn ratio. It's not looking good. We're not going to get 200 shipped of either, I don't think. But never mind. So we're nearly done with feeding the cows and sheep. Let's see what happens for the rest of the day. So we're going to go ahead and fix the fence because, of course, it would have broken quite a lot in the storm. Yes, quite a lot of broken pieces. Quite a lot, actually. And then we're going to grab the honey. Now, we didn't ship the honey, which means it is another birthday. So let's go ahead and see whose birthday it is. I feel like there's quite a few birthdays in this part, to be honest. So it is actually Ellen's birthday today. So let's go ahead and give Ellen her present. And she says something quite interesting that I don't think I've seen before, but I probably have. A present for me, another birthday, another year older. So I decide to talk to her and she says, I love cooking hot pot in the winter. With our new hothouse, we now have vegetables all year round. Now I can't remember if she told us that they'd got a hothouse. Farms are lonely in the winter. I've never seen your farm, but I imagine your animals are looking forward to the spring. I imagine they are. Yeah, I don't recall her telling us that she had a hothouse, but, you know, just a silly little thing there. I bet I've commented on it before during this playthrough as well, but I just can't remember. So with that, I'm assuming that we are going to move straight on to day 14. Quite a short episode again at this one. So hopefully you don't mind the shorter episodes. I mean, it's a bit blooming late now. We've only got 4 left. We are checking the news because tomorrow is the Winter Thanksgiving Festival. And the news isn't telling us that. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens tomorrow. But with that, let's end off the day and move on to day 14, where something very creepy happens in the morning. We have seen this before. I still don't like it. So we were woken up rather ominously by this. He seems to be sleeping. How would he react if he woke up? I'm not sure it's the kind of thing you want to say, love. But it turns out she's just popped a chocolate cake in our pocket while we're asleep. I mean, I've got no words. So it's going to be nice and sunny tomorrow. It's a very bizarre mechanic, isn't it? Let's just pop a chocolate cake in your pocket or in your backpack while you're fast asleep. Today's the Winter Thanksgiving Festival. Maybe you'll get some chocolate from some girls. More to the point, what on earth are we doing wearing our rucksack in bed, to be honest with you? Or maybe she... Oh, hang on. No, hang on. I've thought of something a bit less nefarious. Maybe she snuck the chocolate cake into the rucksack that was next to the bed while we were asleep. There you go. That sounds a lot better and it sounds a lot more obvious, I suppose. I've cracked the code. I don't know what I picked the dog up for and put him back down. Anyway, let's get on with our day. We do need some more milk for the baby. The baby. Very northern. The baby. And again, a flower for potpourri. And out we go. So it's going to be a nice and sunny day tomorrow, which is good. Nothing in the post box. Surprise, surprise. Let's go ahead and check on Binky the horse. And this is when we'll see if the Harvest Sprites did their job with the chickens as well, because if there's no eggs, we know they done messed up. So we're just fixing the fence quickly. Now, is there eggs? No. See what I mean? So what's the point of the Harvest Sprites? What is the point of them? When it's talking about taking care of the animals, they don't. So we've got no eggs today, unfortunately. I just don't see the point. They're useful for watering the fields, for sure. But for taking care of the animals, no. I mean, we got no milk yesterday. And we got no eggs today, so what did they actually do during this storm, one would wonder? I've got a clue. Unless they simply don't turn up during a storm, but I was led to believe that they did turn up during a storm, so who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We don't really need the money, just as long as nobody is sick. So all the cows are obviously quite clustered together here with a couple of sheep in between as well. So it's a little bit more difficult to take care of everybody today. This is, of course, our penultimate day of the episode as well. So just one more day to go after this. So let's get everyone fed. And this is going to be a little bit more complicated because we are keeping 5 milks on us. So we're going to be spending a long time making hot milk then. So I do believe we've done everything except making the hot milk. So let's go ahead and do that now. Of course, I'm going to have this sped up as well. It takes quite a long time. And again, if you can hear any loud chewing noises, my bunny rabbit is eating at the moment. I'm not going to stop her eating. Definitely not. So let's get all of these in the fridge. And I think we're going to move on to our final day of this episode, which is day 15. Again, we are halfway through winter. And we have 4 more episodes of this playthrough to go. I can't believe it. Halfway through our final winter. It feels like it's crept up incredibly quickly. It's crazy to think. I do actually have it written down. Give me 1 second. I started this playthrough on the 3rd of March 2024. So it's been just under 2 years. And if you've been with me since the 3rd of March 2024, not even 2025, thank you. That means more than you can imagine. So it's going to be another nice and sunny day tomorrow, which is, you know, really, really good at this stage. So let's get on. Any post? I bet you there isn't. Nah, of course there isn't. So let's go ahead and get Binky out of the stable, shall we? Because it's a sunny day today and it's a sunny day tomorrow. Let's get him out. He's been in that stable for too long now. And a big speed up while we take care of the cows and the sheep, of course. Hopefully they're a bit more spread out today. It seems like they are. Seems like this will be a little bit easier. But one never knows. Got lots of wool again, which is wonderful news, but I don't think we're hitting that 200 goal. I think we can forget about it, but we'll see at the end when we look at all the stats at the end of the playthrough, of course. I think we're close with the wool. We're not anywhere near close with the yarn. I think we're close with the wool, but it's not going to happen. Which is okay. It doesn't affect my scoring in any way. So with that, let's get everybody fed. We're of course not going to keep any milk today because we did 5 milks yesterday. Nothing has grown in the hothouse just yet. We'll go ahead and feed everybody. And we're going to ship all but 1 egg because it is a birthday today. How many birthdays have been in this part? Wow. And my birthday would have been in this part as well too. Again, not my real birthday. I am not a winter baby. Quite the opposite. So, we've gone and sparboiled that egg, so let's see whose birthday it is. So we had Doug's, Ellen's, technically my characters, and now Duke's. It's Duke's birthday today. So that would have been 4 birthdays in one part. Which means, yeah, the first 2 years of this playthrough we had 4 birthdays in one part. That's crazy. So I'm going to see if he's open, and he is. So let's go ahead and give Duke his birthday present. Let's see what he says. Again, questionable getting an egg for a gift, but you know, a birthday gift, huh? You're a hit with everyone, aren't you? Is that a compliment? Or is that a bit snarky? Who knows? Not sure. I think we've done everything that we need to. Nope, we are heading to... What are we heading to? We're heading to the poultry farm, right, so we are going to get some more chicken feed, which means there will be a jump cut here because it's only 20 past 8. So at 11 o'clock, we're going to go in. Yeah, so there's been a bit of a jump cut there, and we're going to grab some chicken feed. It's been a while since we've grabbed chicken... It's been a while... Okay. It's been a while since we've grabbed chicken feed. I don't know what the heck just happened there. I had a complete brain meltdown. So we're going to grab a few, but we don't really need too many, of course. We've only got 15 days left to feed them. Technically not, because I'm doing the bonus episode, so we do actually need more than that amount of days. So I don't know how many we just grabbed there. Possibly just 200. Would it be 198, won't it, if we did it twice? So with that, let's head out. And I think we have another errand to run. I think we're going to head to the inn quickly. And we're going to want to speak to One. So again, there might be another little jump cut here, because One doesn't turn up at the inn until 2 o'clock. Yep, so there's going to be a bit of a jump cut. Yep, until 2 o'clock. Let's head in and get what we need from One. We're going to grab some bits for the hothouse. Even though it's technically not necessary. But it's, you know, sort of just for roleplay purposes, I suppose. We're going to grab some pineapple seeds. Or did we already grab the pineapple seeds? We're going to grab some pink cat seeds. So we're going to get 2 of these. Now, we should have done this earlier, but obviously we do want to try and get some flowers for potpourri. We do not have enough time for 2 units of seeds to grow. But, you know, immersion. It's role-playing it. I assume we'll be planting the pineapples at one point during this playthrough, but I think that's a pointless venture as well, because I don't think they'll grow in time. But, you know, it's something for me little man to do, isn't it? And just because we're leaving him doesn't mean he's leaving the farm. Well, we don't know that yet. Let's wait and see. So with that, we are going to head back to the farm and presumably head up to bed. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we are going to finish the day and indeed the episode here. Let's see. Yes, we are indeed. So thank you very much for watching, as always. Your support really does mean the world to me. I know I'm like a blooming broken record, but I mean it. So I will see you next week. And until then, bye, Embers.